Wasn't that fun section? Different. Come down at the mid-track entry. Well, some of you going over to the left. You don't want to do that. You want to stay mid-track. You stay kind of mid-track. The X is right where it ought to be. Turn in, clip there, and if you clip coming in properly, right there, it's straight to there. What happens is, people, if you come in too far to the left over here, you end up having to do this, and I'm going that way, and then I have to make a really tight left that way. Whereas what I really want to do is make a nice smooth entry so that when I hit this clip point, it's almost a straight shot to that. Since I'm going this way though, I'm going to have to go over like this, but I'm really not having to turn. Because, you know, anytime you have to, when you finish a turn and you end up pointing the wrong way, is always a bad thing. We want to point straight, or we want to point the direction we want to go. So, straightening this out. Up and down the track. The outside elbow is slightly bent. The inside elbow is out and down. You drop that elbow, that tends to pull the head and torso over. Torso's down into the inside. Hands and arms relaxed. See a lot of instructors sometimes, we're going around a corner and we're going at a really good pace and we want to point something out. We're going along and literally dragging a knee and going, look here. And people are like, the idiot, just let go. Well, that's because the bike's stable in the turn already and I'm so relaxed on the bars anyway, I can put my hand down and point to something.
this is one of the things we look at when bumping you up to level 3. It's not just, are you fast? Can you go quickly around the track? Can you hold a line? And one of the main things we look at is how you react to slower riders. If you're erratic and frustrated and you do silly things that are dangerous to the other riders, you obviously aren't listening to us in here and don't need to be up in level 3. You need to listen more. But if we see guys who can control their bikes on an approach to a slower rider and get past them skillfully without even bothering the guy and make everything look clean and smooth, those are the types of people, even if they're a little slower than the erratic guy, that we would say go up to level 3, you're ready.
Good technique. The racers use it all the time. You know, he's not trying. He's actually visualizing the track and studying the track maps and thinking about it. You can't visualize the corner in your mind and see the exit as you're going in. Then you're making it up as you go along. And there's no way you can compensate fast enough to make a good job of it. When you enter that corner, you need to be thinking about where you're coming out of that corner.